Why do you love me? Such meaningful, beautiful questions.
Yeah.
Look into my eyes, describe what you see.
I don't know, you just look pretty. I see pretty blue. You know, this reminds me of when I wrote a poem about your eyes before we started dating, and I described them. Oh, gosh, I don't remember. It was like the ocean or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
The deep blue sea.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm gonna say that. The deep blue sea. When do you feel the closest to me? Other than what you might be thinking of.
Oh my God, Marissa!
I'm just saying. We're not going into that.
I feel like our sense of humor is like so intact. Like we laugh at the same things, and like I genuinely think you're the funniest person like I know. But as well as like when we're like driving somewhere together, because we went through, half of our relationship, either of us didn't have a car, and so it just was like, oh Mom, can you take me over to Marissa's? We're just friends, And so now that like we're old enough to like be driving and stuff, it's cool like to have moments where like we're driving and like blaring music and we're like looking at each other, and like I like those too. And then obviously like when we're cuddling and stuff, and
just all the happy moments.
Yeah.
I
just feel really close to you, like always, like honestly.
Yeah.
What are you hesitant to tell me?
I don't know if this exactly applies, but I do feel hesitant sometimes to talk about the future. Is that what you were thinking? Is it one of those moments?
I told you, I filled that out on the form. I did. I was like, it asked me that question or whatever, and I was like, we don't talk about like the future and like college and like what our relationship's gonna be. That's, oh my God.
Yeah. We've been together for over 3 years, so I know that we have a really good bond, and I just want to be with you as long as it's good for the both of us. We know if we're meant to be, we're gonna end up together. And do you see what I'm saying? You seem like you don't see what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just sad.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, it doesn't have to be sad. I just feel like it's realistic, and none of this is to say like, it's just probably like we're not gonna work out, because I think I just love you, and like you're my first love, and I'm optimistic, but I'm also realistic.
It is really weird to think about like the future, and it's also just interesting because I just don't know who I'd be without you, which is like scary. And I feel like I should work on that, because like it is like terrifying to like think like, how would I even, like I feel like I'm very dependent on you for like a lot of things. And it's weird because like sometimes I feel like I'm more myself around you than I am with myself. And I don't know, it's like weird, and like I know we're realistic, but like I feel like I am hesitant in talking about like recently, like I don't know, I just like I think about like marrying you a lot. Like I really do, but I just feel like I think that after college and stuff, like I could totally see us like getting an apartment or like a condo like together, and like maybe if we're making enough money, like get a little kitty.
I know, we always talk about that. We want animals together.
All right, you go.
Is it my turn? I'm ready for my next question. What is your biggest fear right now you haven't shared with me yet, and how can I support you better?
One of my fears is that I'm going to go to college and we're going to lose a lot of things that we have in common. And like, you know, I'm for as long as I can, you know, obviously I'm going to try my best to like make you feel included. I just think that we're all going to have like obstacles as far as like you feeling important, you know. Just whenever I start to get comfortable there, it's not like I'm going to be here, it's not like we're going to be 10 minutes away anymore, it's not like I'm going to see you every day in the hallways. Like there are like lots of changes, and it's just scary because, you know, it was really difficult for you to like watch me have friends, and I just do have insecurities that that's going to happen again, you know. And you know, obviously that was when we were both younger and much more depressed, so I'm not like anticipating on like history repeating itself or anything like that, but I still do have like a couple wounds there that I feel like, you know, what if this were to happen, you know, what if, you know, she's going to get upset with me if I don't respond, you know, in a mannerly time or something like that. I just feel like communication and expressing ourselves needs to stay as is, and like not to let the distance just go. We need to consistently talk about it if someone's feeling some type of way.
I agree. And I'm going to do good to communicate. I think we're both going to do good to communicate.
You know, it's just hard. It's okay.
It's a lot of talk about the future.
Yeah, because we never do that, you know. We used to a lot, and we were just like, oh, that's a year from now, and like here we are.
It's just like we started dating when I was in middle school, and then just to be like, you're graduating. Yeah. When do you feel people judge us, and why do you think they do?
I mean, we're gay in Mississippi, so there's that. I mean, that's a lot of judgment. I mean, Mississippi is probably, you know, Mississippi is a really conservative, you know, state and everything. So I definitely feel like we get weird looks sometimes. And it was really interesting at the beginning of our relationship. We're also like judged because
you go. I want to add though later.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I?
Yeah,
all I want to say, I just feel like it's not even like we're like a lesbian couple in Mississippi. It's just like we're also not quietly a couple, you know. Or like, gosh, I just feel like a lot of people are scared here to be they're in like identify themselves in the LGBTQ community. But it's like we started a gay straight alliance club at our school, like the first ever. And I'm just really proud of that. And I just feel like I don't want to silence myself. I don't want to like hide our relationship. I don't want to be, you know, I'm not scared for people to know like I'm with you and I love you and like, but people, that's really weird to people here. That's not normal. That's not what they're used to. So there's a lot of judgment that comes from that.
Yeah,
I want you to continue though.
Yeah, I feel like we're very like confident in our relationship. So like if I'm gonna go out with you, like I'm gonna be like, this is my girlfriend, holding your hand, like showing you off, you know, like I'm proud of us, you know. Like I think it's weird that people think it's weird, you know. I think I've always thought it was interesting how people care so much, you know, like this is my life, like I'm happy, we're happy, and you're upset over there, so who's the one with the problem? What do you think life is teaching us right now?
I mean, when I think about that, I think of a lot of things, but I think most recently, and I don't know, just I think of the coronavirus and the pandemic, and it makes me think about how life is unpredictable.
I think of like, I thought of the coronavirus, but like I also thought about like the Black Lives Matter movement. Like I feel like I'm really but like I'm genuinely continuing to educate myself, to be aware of my privilege and to use my white privileged voice to protect others and my peers and like the people around me. And just like, because like we are advocates for like LGBT like rights and like equality and stuff, like, you know, the trans community and like the Black trans community, and then just like the Black community is just like so oppressed, you know. And it's just nice because I know that I have a very unpopular opinion with our area, you know? So like going to the protest when we did recently felt very uniting, to be with people of all shades of colors and being like, we all think the same about what's going on, about this problem, and to feel safe like that is amazing. I think
Yeah.
it like really teaches us that like we are lucky, you know, that like, yeah, we are dealing with some stuff right now. Like we both have like individual like problems and stuff, but I feel like I've really taken away from like being grateful for my situation and, you know, giving back to others.
If this were to be our last conversation, what is something you never want me to forget?
I said to somebody recently, like, no matter who you end up with, you know, if it's me or somebody else, like, I genuinely and truly wish you the biggest, you know, luck in life, you know? Like, I think that you deserve the world. You know, I just think that you're such a genuine, kind person and just like has really, really helped me through lots of stuff. And we have like a lot of history and stuff. And I just like would want you to forget that like you are worthy, you know? And I genuinely like encourage you and like I'm cheering you on to like go after what you're passionate about in life and to be happy. I
Oh,
just
that's
like would
so
want you to
sweet.
like I would just want you to like try and remember like and write down like some of your favorite memories so that like, you know, we don't forget each other, you know?
Like, I just don't want you to forget that I love you, at least right now. You know, I really do love you. And don't give up on yourself, even if I'm not there to be on the sidelines. Like, you be there for yourself. You know? Yeah,
Thank you.
love you.
What does my love feel like?
I think your love feels warm.
I
When I
thought of
think
that
of,
too.
no, it just, I just think of that, and I get happy, and I feel warm, fuzzy feelings. That's just like the way that we've always described it, like warm, fuzzy feelings. Like you feel safe, you feel protected, you feel cared for. It really is everything good sandwiched into one, you know?
Sometimes like it feels like honoring that like you consistently choose me, you know, like not in a way of like that, you know, you're above me, like choosing me, you know, it's just like, you know, there is a certain level of like, we every day choose to be in this relationship, you know, and I mean, and especially lately, like with my anxiety and stuff, it feels like the world is like so big and like life is just so big, you know, and it's just like terrifying. And whenever we talk and we're hanging out and we're spending time together and stuff, it just like feels like it all makes sense, you know? I feel like your love makes me feel like here and like connected, which is like a huge problem for me in life as an individual and stuff. And so I feel like, yeah, it really connects me to like where I am. I love you.
It's really, I love you. I think our love is important to the both of us. Like, just, it's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Mimi at The Skin Deep. If you want to be a part of our community, if you want to join our movement, you can subscribe to our newsletter at theskindeep.com/subscribe. Thank you so much.